But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. All of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Hardman on the return. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that one too wide and incomplete. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 17-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown. Rashee Rice His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Sebastian Joseph Day able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On first down, Justin Herbert. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you...
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Eckler will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. There he goes left side. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Mahomes now to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brand, that's just not right. You throw it over the middle into all that coverage, and the tip ball goes your way.
Dangerous, but hey, I guess the outcome worked, right?
Oh, boy, did it ever. And boy, that's the type of play that can give a team a lot of momentum. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment,
Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Nagar now for the point after. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And now here is another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Herbert now. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night,
Touchdown, L.A.
Austin Eckler with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And he will find the end zone again, so he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Justin Ross.
66 yards.
And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26.
He'll hand off here to Eckler.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Herbert has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Mahomes. Touchdown!
Rashee Rice
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack.
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
On 4th down, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Play action. It's Herbert.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
So no gain on the play, and it's second down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
First throw now for the backup lock. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. To throw in his lock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Lock now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Up the middle with Eckler, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll actually throw it with Locke.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Flushed out right.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Locke going to throw.
To the left side and intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Locke to throw.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Locke. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Justin Ross.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chiefs are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball.
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Locke going to throw it here.
Crossing route complete to Ross.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And this is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything clicking for them in this contest. They kind of